Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Let us quickly solve this math Olympiad problem. Okay, now this is a very simple equation. Now what do we do here? We'll try to make this to look exactly like this. Okay, so we can say that this is something as saying x raised to power 3 then multiply by 2. Don't forget that 3 times 2 will give us 6. Okay, so minus x raised to power 3 is equal to 2. Now if you look at this and this are the same thing, we can just tell them let that x raised to power 3 be equal to y. So anywhere I see x raised to power 3, I'll just quickly put y. Okay, so what do we have here? We now have y for this, then it has squared. So y squared minus what? Y is equal to 2. Okay, so this can come here to have that y squared minus y minus 2 is equal to 0. This is a quadratic equation, so and it is factorizable. We can factorize. So for us to factorize, I'm going to have y squared minus 2y plus y minus 2 is equal to 0. So what do we have here? We're going to have what is common between these two people is y. This divided by this, I'm having y minus 2 here, the same y minus 2 here, then this is plus 1. Okay, so from here, what is common between these two is y minus 2 is common, and then what is remaining is now y plus 1 is equal to 0. Okay, y minus 2 is common, and I'm left with y plus 1. So, and don't forget that when the product of two things is equal to 0, automatically one of them must be 0. So we have that either y minus 2 is 0, or we have that y plus 1 is 0. So what do we have? So my y is 2, or my y is minus 1. But the question here is, are we looking for y? No. What are we looking for? We are looking for x. But don't forget that there is a place you told them something. You told them that they should recall that we told them that x raised to power 3 is equal to y. Okay, so let me use the first one here. So we have that x raised to power 3 is equal to minus 1. Okay, so this one can come here to have that x raised to power 3 plus 1 is equal to 0. Okay, so what do we have? This could be written as x raised to power 3 plus 1 raised to power 3 is equal to 0. Okay, now don't forget that this is something as saying x plus 1 into x squared plus x dot 1 plus 1 squared is equal to 0. Okay, yeah. So what do we have now? We're going to have that x plus 1 and x squared plus x plus 1 is equal to 0. So what do we have now? We're going to have that can I clean here? Yes. So we're going to have that when the product of two things is 0, automatically one of them is 0. So I'm having that x plus 1 is equal to 0. So x is equal to minus 1. That's the first one. So the next one is that x squared plus x plus 1 is equal to 0. So if you apply the quadratic formula that says that x is equal to minus b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac everything over 2a. Okay, so having this, don't forget that this is your a, this is your b, this is your c. So my x is equal to minus 1 plus or minus the square root of 1 squared minus 4 into 1 into 1, then everything over 2 into 1. So I'm left with minus 1 plus or minus the square root of 1 minus 4, everything over 2. Okay, so I'm having that. So we got 2 and 1, right? We got that y is equal to 2 and y is equal to 1 and minus 1. Please, let's not forget. We are still in this first case. We have not gotten to the second case. So from here, we have that our x is equal to minus 1 plus or minus the square root of minus 3 all over 2. Okay? And don't forget that the square root of a negative number is giving us a complex number. Okay? So which is going to be, this is going to be, so our x is equal to minus 1 plus or minus the square root of 3i over 2. Okay, so the three answers we have for the first case. three answers we have for the first case is that x is equal to -1 plus -1 comma -1 plus with 3i over 2 and -1 minus with 3i over 2. So this is the first case. Now for the second case I'm having sorry, the second case we got that y is equal to 2, right? Sorry, the second case we have that y is equal to 2, right? Yeah, y is equal to 2. So can I clean here? Yeah, if I clean here, we'll tell them again. We'll tell them that they should recall that x raised to power 3 is equal to y. So x raised to power 3 is equal to 2. Okay. So what do we do here? So therefore x is simply the cube root of 2. The cube root of 2. Okay. Yeah. There's nothing more to solve there. It's just the cube root of 2. Now, the question is, can we check if all these answers are correct? Yeah, we can check. Now, if we're interested in getting only the real solution to this, the only real solutions to this are x is equal to -1 and the cube root of 2. These are the only real solution to this. The rest are complex solution. Okay? Yeah, the rest are complex solution. So what do we do now? So let us check if it is correct. And I want to check only the real solution. Okay, let's check only the real solution. So first of all, we got x to be -1. So if you have -1 raised to power 6 minus into -1 raised to power 3, will I get 2? Let's check out. When the power of a negative number is even, the negative number will disappear, so it becomes positive. So I'm having 1 here minus. This is an odd number, so the minus will remain there. So this is 1 plus 1, which is giving me 2, and 2 is the right hand side, which is very, very correct. So the next thing we got was x being the cube root of 2. So we have the cube root of 2 raised to power 6 minus the cube root of 2 raised to power 3. Are we going to get 2? Let's check out. Cube root means 2 raised to power 1 over 3. Then don't forget it has raised to power 6 minus 2 raised to power 1 over 3. Don't forget it has raised to power 3. So this into this is 2. So 2 squared is 4, and 4 minus 2 will still give us 2, which is the right hand side. So it is very, very correct. So thank you very much for watching. Please don't forget to like this video, subscribe if you are a new person, then comment as well. Bye bye.